Hey, I'm Sarah Westwood for AMAhits, and today we are back at the Peak 100.5 FM. But today we're going to meet with the afternoon host, Peter Schaad. Now, his show starts in about 2 minutes, so let's get going. So I'm here with the Peak's afternoon host, Peter Schaad. How are you today, Peter?
Sarah, I'm exceptional. It's a beautiful day. You guys are here. The music's on. I mean, really, how does it get better than this?
I don't know, my friend. I do not know. In your bio on the website, you're quoted as the quintessential Vancouverite, and the Peak seems to be sort of the quintessential Vancouver station. So is this your new home?
Well, I hope so. We would love to be Vancouver's quintessential station, and I think there's a lot of parallels because there's not a lot of us Vancouverites that were born and raised here. That's kind of what we want to be. When you turn our station on, we want people to feel as though they are either home or they get that feeling of Vancouver, and I can't even really define what that is, but that's what we want people to feel, and I think we're getting closer to that. I haven't been part of a radio station where we may not have the largest listener group, but we have such a passionate listener group. We got 250 commercial entries for our commercial contest. We thought we were going to get 25. We got 250. What a nightmare that was for the judges too. And out of the 250, 5 were brilliant, and then there was a tie for 245 of them for being unbelievable. That just does not happen every day. I got to talk. Sarah, excuse me.
Oh gosh.
Carry on. Hey, it's Peter Schaad here, and I went to the Helm about a month and a half ago, and the chef Toby is this unbelievable chef, really innovative chef. These really cool dishes that aren't huge, not expensive, and the reason I bring this up is that Dan Moxon is playing there on Friday night.
And that's how it's done.
Well, yeah. Hopefully a bit better than that, but anyway.
You did a great job.
If you're doing your job properly, there should be a personal bond between the person who's listening to you and the radio person. And if that happens, then they start to feel as though, something's missing in their life if you're not on, which is a really flattering thing. And then the most flattering thing is you get phone calls from people who say, I really enjoy listening to you, or they call you by name, and then I recognize their voice because they call regularly. And what ends up happening is you just have it's this really interesting network of very cool people. I mean, I've said it before, I can't get over about how cool our listeners are. And I'm not just saying that because I go out to these things and I go out to the concerts and whatnot, and they look different and they act different and they spend different and they dress different and they're really good. Like it's ridiculous. And we've all worked in radio for a long time, and it's the type of person that this station attracts is the same kind of people that I would like to hang out with. And I don't know, that's what it's just very flattering, and I don't take it for granted. And it's not about ego. It's hopefully you're entertaining somebody and that they're engaged to the point where, if you're not on when you're on the air, then they're missing something.
What advice would you have for someone who's contemplating entering a career in radio?
There's only one of you in the entire world, and yet for some reason we as radio people have often emulated other people or just ended up sounding like everybody else. And so the industry's been homogenized quite a bit, and what we need on this radio station and what we need in radio everywhere is real, three-dimensional, interesting people, and you can't be interesting if you don't do anything.
This clock would stop, tick-tock. Well, that would be my very best.